Hello, beloveds, and welcome to another weekly Tarot Insight with me, your host, Tonya Gonzalez, spiritual teacher, psychic medium, and tarot expert. So happy Monday, Tarotistas. So, since my birthday last week, I could definitely feel that shift into Leo, kind of leaving that safety of the nest and of the crab in this energy to put a lot out. And so many of us are feeling this shift internally. And so this could feel a little like resistance, but it also feels like growth, because we have to remember that there is nothing but change that is always happening. And so let's see what the tarot has to say for this week. So I was guided to use the Chrysalis Tarot this week, and I'll be sharing my 2 new decks with you very soon, because I'm doing a lot more research with my writing. I wanted to get some more traditional decks, and so that's the way I went, but I'll be sharing the story of the decks that I chose very soon, so stay tuned for that. So let's see. So we're now in a very truth-telling time, and this truth-telling time is really digging us deep. We're having to really examine our thoughts, our habits, our behaviors. Are they self-abusive or are they self-loving? We are really starting to get to the root and the cause of a lot of the things that have held us back. And so it's important that we allow ourselves to totally examine this instead of run from it, because as I just shared, nothing is constant but change. And so we're in an elevation and evolutionary experience. And so let's see what the tarot have to say. I was guided to 3 today, as you can see. I haven't looked at the cards yet. And so the first one we get is the 4 of Stones. And so I love this because, as I shared, this is about resistance. So if you're feeling like, you're struggling or pulling something through, then a pull is kind of it depends. If you are really trying to manipulate, then it's more of that force. But an honest pull to what is for you, that then it makes a way. Everything is figure outable. I love that this has a path and is showing us that we've got to get out of the way to be able to pull through, but we also have to be able to pull ourselves through difficult, sometimes a little sticky situations or experiences that feel like they're keeping us from moving forward. And so sometimes it's just like the butterfly, it has to go through a shedding stage where it's kind of has to rub up against things to shed that skin. And that's what we're experiencing now. And I love that we got this card, then the 8 of Mirrors. 8 is that infinity symbol, and mirrors, cups, are showing us again that pathway that we are becoming the next ancestors. So pardon me, what are we leaving behind? What are we, moving forward? How are we teaching forward? How are we evolving and allowing others to witness our evolution? And how are we teaching that? And then last but not least, here is the 4 of Scrolls, scrolls representing arrows. And so our self-abuse or our self-loving care, our self-well-being, come from a place of what we believe about ourselves. And so as I was sharing, this time is telling us to take off the mask, to take off, who we thought we were, and truly come into our full strength, our lioness and lion selves. This is a time of us really to have that courage of a lion and stay on the path, regardless, even if it looks like it could be a little strenuous and feel like, am I going in the right direction? Trust that you are being guided, because on the other side of change is a challenge, and on the other side of challenge is change. And so it's this constant evolution. And we have to remember that today is the only day of July 27, 2020. There won't be another one in this lifetime. There is no repeat. And so we've got to really allow ourselves to be anchored in, I accept myself, I admire myself, I appreciate myself, look how far I've come. And so that's what these cards are teaching us. We've got that double 4 energy and then that 8 in the middle. And so it's really reminding us to again, stay in balance and harmony by allowing ourselves to flow instead of force. And that how we do that is see ourselves for the truth, take responsibility, stop blaming, forgive. And so we'll be moving into a big energy shift very soon. So stay focused and stay tuned for that. Plus we've got a new moon coming up, full moon coming up in another week or so, as well as we slide into August with a whole new vibe. So stay tuned for so much more. And also don't forget to check me out on wellset.co. I'll be hosting a Friday tarot as a spiritual practice, so make sure you join the community so you can stay tuned in to all of the insights and updates. And also don't forget to join Tonya's House of Tarot. I send you so much love and light, beloveds, and until next time, happy shuffling.